yours is a little bit like staticky, I thought. Like your game volume was, but now it's okay too. That was weird. Anyway.
Oh.
Alright. Sorry, I did not look at it. Have you... Oh yeah, have you been running like exhaust and all that good stuff?
Yeah, I've been running exhaust.
How's that been feeling?
Recently. Feels pretty good. Like it's really good for dueling.
And have you noticed the E-buff much?
Yeah, like it'll chunk pretty hard, especially
Yeah.
if you have like late game crit.
Yeah, I mean it's an extra, like from what I've seen, when you have like just 2 items like IE Dragon Fire, it's like an extra 300 damage at max stacks, which is a lot.
Mm.
And when you think about how they buff people normally, you're giving them extra 5 base damage, she gets an extra 300, like yeah, we'll take that.
Yeah, it's fat.
Minions have spawned.
Yeah, it just felt like late game the E didn't really do much, so it was I think it was a good decision on their part. Make it feel more impactful.
Yeah. Alright, what's the lane? Sorry, I was fixing shit this whole time. Ezreal, Nami. Alright, so what are you gonna think about playing this lane out?
I'm just not gonna get poked down.
Okay, but what's your fight condition?
Probably like if she has like bubble down.
I mean, honestly, it's actually like it's kind of a trick question because it's pretty simple, but the most obvious being if Morgana lands a bind.
Yeah.
Because she's gonna have a spell shield. But you do have to just be careful of the bubble. And Ezreal has lethal tempo, so he's got a little bit of trading. But yeah, obviously avoid poke, and then if we do get a bind, or if they misstep, then you can just kind of hard engage. Alright, they're gonna hit 2 first. You should back up. Don't even try to match at this point. Oh. Yeah, you're gonna miss a caster, but that's okay. Nice dodge. Okay. Caster's not a big deal. You just will hit level 3 just one minute later than them too.
Prep it.
Level 2 and 3. Watch out for Nami walking up. Nice, nice. We got both those. Okay, that's fine. Obviously, not a good time to go in though. Like.
Oh my god, how did that hit? Just like curved around the minion.
Yeah. There's no way you can engage on these binds. Ezreal's about half mana now, so if he ends up just going that's a win condition too. We gotta dodge that one. That's gonna hurt. Oh, just pop your pot.
Orders are more like guidelines, really.
We just have to keep them safe. So also something to think about Ezreal is they want to buy tier first back. So if you get a match as recall, if he does opt into tier instead of pickaxe, then you'll have a pickaxe level tier, and that'll be a really big wonder to fight in. So we're not really in any rush yet to fight or anything.
Good.
Alright, just recall quick. It's a cannon wave. Probably just buy a coal and refill. You don't need to buy a pink because they're just shoving you in. Alright, start walking now. Start walking. Just W off cooldown. Oh, they're gonna crash it, but you should be able to get there for most of it. You'll miss cannon likely, but it's okay. Happens when you get Michael Bublé. That was a bad one. That's just someone what fucking Fred said that came into my head. I apologize, guys. I think you're okay if you didn't hit that. Yeah, get the caster. Yep, that melee, the melee. Oh, you more got it. Nice. Start prepping caster. Yep, nice, good Q. Prep the other one. Prep the one next to it. Or yeah, I think maybe you got both. Okay, nice. I was like, I think that was like exactly enough damage on that last minion.
That was pretty
close. Oh, don't let her back. Jump on her. Jump. Jump. Go. No, don't flash. Okay, Q, you gotta take her with you. You gotta take her with you. No, bro.
Oh my god.
You
that was
greeted
so
for
bad.
it real hard. You
I
pretty
thought
much
I'd kill
committed
him.
to a 1-for-1, so you had to just take the death there.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, did Morg just pool that? Oh no. Yeah, alright, your Morg just trolled you, but you obviously trolled her a lot harder with that death, so
Yeah, I did.
we're not upset.
God, I'm inting. Holy shit.
Yeah, you stopped a recall, which was like just huge. That's all you were. That was all your goal was right there. Was just stop her recall. Obviously, to jump on her from the start to see if you can get the kill, and you have Morg shield or Morg can just shield you, so Bubble's not really a threat. And exhaust if Ezreal stayed, so you just had that was a totally fine engage that you didn't need to like be afraid of. But if she's gonna live, you just back off and take the fact that now she has to reset, and Ezreal's gonna be alone in lane, or she stays really low and they don't really have pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Try to focus on the Nami though when you're farming, because she keeps getting bubbles on you when you're looking at CS instead of her. You can't let her slip your mind. These bubbles are they definitely should be dodgeable.
I dare you to dare me.
Alright, there. Just shove.
An enemy
Eat the casters. Yeah. There, yeah. So I was gonna fucking carry us or what? Ezreal's recon. Oh my god, that's huge.
I might just drop in.
I think you can even just eat. Never mind. There's not. It needs to walk up for turret. I was gonna say eat turret, but yeah. Cannon. Just yep.
An enemy has
You
been
can even jump on the middle of the wave. Yeah. Nice. Just push. Ezreal's dead. You're afraid of nothing right now. Get the plate. Ignore Nami. Get the plate. Just dodge the bubble. Alright, back up on that. Nice. Okay, try to push this wave out. And then Ezreal's gonna be back soon, so just try to kill that backline, yep, and recall really quick. Just jump away and recall.
Never outgunned.
You don't want to move. Hold that ward thing out. Pickaxe.
Let's see if this makes it to the first explosion. Winners don't die.
Yep, good jump. Sheen. Okay, so that's a lot of poke damage, and he's got lethal tempo, so they still have decent all-in.
Wanna see the
It's pretty much just on a bind here. You guys have exhaust tonight. They do have exhaust though, so you kind of gotta watch for that. So one thing you can think about is trying to like bait out the exhaust, like. Well, I don't know if they exhausted mid. I don't know if your team pinged it. But if you jump onto them and you think you know it should exhaust, you just kind of start backing up and kiting it backwards. And then you just take the exhaust at that point. Like basically one bind will just trade exhaust, and then next bind will be a kill because they have no exhaust. Yasuo's here though. You could probably. Never mind. Just he's got someone on him. Look at him. You gotta check how he's going. Oh, okay, he was getting fucking wrecked. Never mind. He was. I don't know why he's pinging you.
I can't help him there.
Yeah, just ignore him. He's dumb. He's just trying to look for some outside blame. Yeah, let's walk up for the 2v3.
There?
Yeah, and
Really?
yeah, so it died, and Volibear was still full HP, so I don't know what he's really expecting. Don't even type to him. Okay, it's fine. I know I say that as I type, but if we're being honest, best not to. Yeah.
Really
Didn't
only
jump
has to
1v3 to
be
help. Yeah, report AD carry.
Let me get in there.
What? Okay. They can't dive this. Oh, the mid laner's hurt. Exhaust him. I guess you need to get exhausted Ezreal to keep fighting. Wait, he's alive? How? Did Ezreal heal him? I should click on Ezreal. See if he has a heal debuff. Nope, he didn't heal. What? How did Volibear survive? Huh?
I should exhaust him.
No, I think not exhausting him was the right call at that point. I just surprised he survived that. I think the E was just a bit, or your ulti was a bit early though, because I don't think we needed to ult him when he's tanking the turret, unless it's like gonna guaranteed kill him.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
But I thought he was dead from that.
Stun, so at least got that.
Wait for the next wave. We don't know if they actually recalled yet. And if you wait for next wave, then it's pretty easy to just hard shove this in. Yeah, just you can walk up. You can walk up. Just hug top side and be ready to jump away. Yeah. You can just try to E casters. Yeah. Alright, you know, you got BF sword. Cool, cool.
Really fucked that up. Ulting ulting early there is just so useless. It wasn't like Morgana was gonna die there either. So.
Yeah, exactly. If you just pay attention, you guys were both pretty safe, so I think you just play slow. And honestly, if Volley keeps tanking, you could almost just bait Ezreal in to exhaust the Ezreal at that point. If Volibear is just kind of guaranteed dead and doesn't need to be exhausted himself. I think you're thinking of it the right ways. Oh man, auto too early.
Ruined that.
Happens. Cannons are the hardest thing in League of Legends, I swear to God. Alright, Nami's mid, you should try to look to jump on it. If, no, okay, he's gone. Just zone him. Yep, just zone him. Zone him till Nami gets here. Okay, his E's on cooldown, so if he walks up into your jump range, you jump on him. Oh, okay. I can tell he's... Well, your Vayne top's popping off.
So it was bound to happen eventually.
True. You have level advantage? What's Ezreal's items? Do you know them? Alright, honestly, in an all-in, you win as long as you don't get hit by like Sheen Qs. You win pretty hard. So just, if you jump on it, okay, jump on Nami. Yeah. Whoa. Back up. Old Volibear. We need to. Yeah, you were dead anyway.
Once I saw the Mord running in.
Yeah, no, you were dead at that point. You gotta jump on Nami there though.
Yeah.
Because you're not really when you have the 3v2, you're not really afraid of getting burst, and you have Morgana shielded. So
Wait, why did our
almost on
back
threat.
there?
Just,
Your turret has been destroyed.
Just last hit right now. There's no pressure across the map, so the faster you push out, the faster you're gonna have nothing to do right now.
Walk and talk. I dare
Vayne
you.
popping off.
Oh, she got him. Holy shit.
Could get cheesed in a lane brush. Oh, Nami's mid. Okay, you're fine.
Enemy has been slain.
I don't think you need to go. Don't go. Go push. You see everybody on the map. You don't need to help them. Yeah, Just aim for turret. I don't know what Kha'Zix is trying to 1v4 for, but alright. Just keep glancing. You gotta get in the habit of, even while you're doing this, you should try to glance mid every once in a while.
Try to what?
Try to keep glancing mid when they're fighting like this, because you want to see like what spells are they using. It's pretty big to see if Ezreal used his heal and flash, or if Nam used her exhaust.
Yeah, yeah.
Or even like later stages of the game, you might be in the same position and pick up your blue trinket. You might be in the same position where you're kind of fed and you actually can maybe, oh, I saw them use like multiple ultis, multiple summoners. I can just go 1v3 them because Ezreal's 2 bars of HP, Volibear's half. I'll just pop Ezreal and, you know, try to kite Volibear. I'll just jump away. Plenty of times where that'll happen. Items. Don't forget to check items. Okay, man. This is a bad fight. Vane's not here. We should just go bot. Just fuck it, go bot. Yep. And ping them danger. Yeah.
Clear's probably terrible.
Oh, Kha'Zix is leaving his Gromp, so you get to take bot wave and then you get to take Gromp.
Okay.
And Wolves if he's still on top side.
Is Ganks any good?
Pushing this out too fast again. See how the next wave is right where it just collapsed on this one. You want it to come up as far as possible every time. And then you could crash the next one since it's not a freeze. Yeah, just take Gromp at this point. But see, now you just force yourself to miss that next wave because you can't walk up to it.
Yeah, you're right.
You're gonna, yeah, don't want to reset. Let's go Wolves. So while it doesn't feel that bad that, you know, whatever, we got our jungle camps, that's still 6 CS, which is a lot. It shouldn't be, like, really, it shouldn't be underestimated how much it's missing. Just, Kha'Zix is recalling, I should ping them danger. But hover for Vayne, ping her back, yeah. Actually, QSS too early. Let's roll. Go top, go top, go top, go top, go top, go top.
Let's get this party started.
Nothing, you're not really gonna wave clear by yourself. No, ping them danger. Just say wave clear. Type wave clear. Yep, just shove this out. They just have to give mid. No, Kha'Zix, don't do it. Oh, you should watch them. Watch them. Okay, they're actually gonna maybe win it. They have to start hitting mid. Maybe a cleanup. Okay. Ugh. Okay, I think you cleaned up. Yeah, Vayne's deep ping. Oh, yeah, we cleaned this up. What? She pathed such a weird way. You have exhaust, you've got everything open.
Yeah, I don't win that.
Yeah. Nah, you would have died. Jumping out was the right call. Alright, take Raptors when they spawn. Yep, they just spawned. Well, push. Yeah, okay, let more push that wave up and then catch under your turret.
Shooting once, it's probably worth shooting
Dope team, play slow. Take Krugs, go take Krugs. Go take Krugs. Yep. And then recall.
You don't hurt him if you don't hit him.
You can just, yeah, you can use everything on them. E, Q. Oh. No, this Yasuo is extremely delusional, dude, for sure. Alright, recall.
Time for some rearm and reload.
Just ping your gold so they know you're recalling. Buy your Zeal and a pink.
Try this out. I just need a point in the right direction.
Alrighty, Kha'Zix caught. Alright, he's going to his bot side, so we don't want to eat his jungle, because he's going to eat it. Yeah, that's fine if it's gone. You just pink that brush right in front of Morgan. Never mind. Ah, that's a waste of your blue trinket. Okay, Just take mid, take mid. Why are we dancing right here? The dragon's gone. It's a waste of time. We're just losing CS. We don't need to dance around the dragon that's already gone. We're just watching them
Yeah,
take it
you're
for
right,
no
right.
reason. Vayne's top, there's no way you fight it. Okay, just look to start heading towards bottom. Start heading towards bottom. Just go through the jungle. You go through the jungle, you're taking too long of a route. You've already got pressure on top side. Yep, you can pop that. Either give yourself a, okay. When you're going through, you could drop yourself a pink, like wherever you want to get vision, like by the red buff or something. Alright, shove this out fast as possible.
An ally has been slain.
Yep, start pushing turret, start pushing turret.
I dare you to dance.
Enemy double kill.
Well, because they took that. Okay. Nice. So you're gonna get Krugs after this. Just leave the wave, yeah, too risky. Kite the Krugs right. If they come at you, if you see Ezreal on the map start running at you, just immediately leave them. Just focus the big one always here. Not don't let it reset, don't let it reset. Oh, good, okay, leave. You can kite those ones too. They have their bar gets reset from where they spawn. Okay, just go take your Gromp.
Yeah, I was just
Or look
like,
at
didn't
mid farm,
wanna-
look at mid farm. Mark's alone in mid. Yeah, go catch that cannon. Jump over the wall right there. Yep. Nice. We got all that. Push out mid wave. Recall for item. I mean, your guys' team literally just like, I mean, you have Vayne, 2 Scales, and Yasuo, and your team's trying to play fast. It's so cringe, man. It's so painful. Like, yep.
Winners don't duck.
Oh, wait, I can probably sell my call. Yeah, I'm already off bed.
Oh my god, 0% win rate.
Oh, actually, I don't need to.
Pretty strong. You're level ahead of Ezreal. He has Iceborne though. Wow, wait, Ezreal's fed as fuck. Holy shit. He has Tabi and Dust Dance. Good god. Vayne will shred him, but we don't really want to look to fight still. Just constantly be looking at the map here. They've kind of put a lot of vision down on their top side. Alright, Vayne's pressuring, so just line up. You're probably gonna start heading top soon. Just look to walk up mid, walk up mid, walk up mid. No, walk up mid, because they have to back up to go to Vayne, so you guys can get early pressure on this wave.
Oh my god, 2 games, 2 games.
I don't know what the fuck this call is, but it's not the call.
Stop.
What? There's a pink. You guys are all walking over a pink in the pixel bush. What is this? Yeah, I don't know why we didn't just rotate to the Vayne. If we get this, this is gonna work somehow. Good god, what the fuck is going on? Whatever. Good call, I guess, by whoever called it. Get out. Just jump over. Yeah, just leave. I don't know how this worked, but it did. Just look to get raptors on spawn. You don't have a recall right now. Yeah, get raptors, get your raptors, get your raptors. Okay, start heading towards that bot farm. And mid actually first, and then bot.
Yeah.
You don't have to kill all of it, just kill whatever you can, and then... Okay, yep, head bot. Head bot. They're gonna get that turret. You can't do anything about that. Oh, wait.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. Just catch that bot wave. That's a fucking huge wave bot. Oh, yes. And Vayne is just running it. Okay, get your Gromp. Yeah, you don't need to force a recall yet. Look at who's dead. You're not gonna fight anytime soon because of people being dead, so there's no reason to force a recall right now.
Yeah.
Wolves. Yep. Yeah, so we'll catch mid-wave. You're kiting them the wrong. Nope, don't walk that way. Yeah. Okay, Kylix gonna take them. That's fine. Yes. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Don't look to fight this. Just go mid. Just go mid for the defense, but don't look to fight. Just look to like counter or like kite, I should say. Just push slightly out. There you go. All right, enemy team's wasting time here. They're not gonna get anything, and they're letting side waves die because they're trolling. I guess they're gonna get dragon, but we have a lot of gold for this dragon fight. This kind of sucks this point, but whatever. All we would have had was yep. I don't think we should have used E on it, but just kite, just peel back. That's real. Nice. Nice. Hit them. Yep, jump it more. Okay, jump on Nami over the wall. Yep, Lissandra's dead, so go on Nami. Nice, 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 nice. Push bot, push bot. You go bot, you go bot, you go bot. Wait, you have Baron buff, so maybe we could just go in. Oh, okay, well. They have 24 seconds. Can we end? How big is our wave mid? Nah, I don't think we would have ended it either way. We probably would have got like an inhib and then got onto the Nexus turrets. Maybe we'd get one. I think it's better we just get bot and mid going.
So broken, but he's so boring.
A Vandal Gunner never sleeps.
Has destroyed a
I thought she said with a condom. I was like, what? The fuck does that even mean? Yeah, this is really big. Okay, get the Krugs. Just back up, just back up. Get the Krugs. Their whole team's respawning. Thing is, though, that whole wave that you got, even though their team's gonna catch that wave in a turret, they have to go into the turret to get it, which means you guys get dragon. Second, your team would not have gotten all of those. That CS, like you would have missed all those waves if you went mid, and you got mid inhib anyways. Okay, we can look. Yep. I think we just recall. Even though you have a lot of gold.
I was gonna go for this.
Okay, that's fine too. But just keep in mind that your team's resetting, and they're gonna probably try to want to pressure because you guys have a lot of tempo right now. So this Gromp doesn't really give you any more items because either way you already had your BF sword with your cloak if you sell your coal because you're gonna go Storm Razor next, right? Or you can go check their builds. Check their builds actually. This might not be the right call. Check their builds. They have a lot of armor. Let's go Last Whisper. Let's go Last Whisper. We can we can buy full mortal, I think. Yeah. I don't really like the full mortal, but I think it's okay in this case. Like that's why I'm saying. Normally I don't like to buy it, but like I would just go Last Whisper. But Ezreal has Death Dance, and he has a Nami who probably has Grail, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And they have Mordekaiser's got a little bit of healing, but Ezreal's kind of a big issue. Volley's got some healing too.
They have 5 tabbies on their team.
Yeah, exactly. No, the armor pen's way better, and the heal cut is decent here, so I think finishing the mortal in this case is okay. But your damage should pop up a lot here. Blue trigger that. Yep, good call, good call. You can use your rapid fire cannon procs to do it. Just make sure you keep backing up every time. No, your champion's running into it. So what happens when you rapid fire cannon wards is it keeps thinking you're consuming the auto, but you're not, so your champion will keep walking closer to it. So you have to keep walking back.
Okay. I had actually no idea.
Catch this mid wave.
Get her off your team.
The right spot. Just look to catch the mid wave and then rotate the bot to Yasuo. It's fine if you catch. Dude, you gotta get better at fighting your teammates for CS, man. Oh my god, man. You even lost it to the super minion now.
I know. Dude, I just got fucked.
Just like leave this. You're gonna get poked by Ezreal. You can't fight him. Go bot, go bot. There's no reason to hover right here. All you're doing is letting yourself get queued by Ezreal if you're standing right there. Just nothing you can do to Ezreal. Yep, wait for it. There you go, there you go. Nice. Okay. Maybe Krugs will be up. Wait, okay, our team's kind of running all over. Baron's up soon, just push this out. E the cannon. Yeah, good call. Alright, let's back up. Jump away, jump away, jump away, jump away, jump away. Yep, jump. Because we think Volibear's here. Go to Scuttle.
See the fireworks?
It's gonna spawn in a second. Yep, there you go. Eat it. Get your Gromp too. Just keep in mind the Baron timer. Okay, if you want to recall for an item, do it now. Otherwise, just farm up and try to get 16 for Baron. Depends if you want your crit cloak, a Vamp Scepter, if you want to save up for a BF sword. It just depends on what you're thinking. Because if you're going Storm Razor next, you could get crit cloak and put yourself at 70% for this fight, for the Baron fight, or you could just prioritize level 16. Or if by chance your team's not forcing yet, like they aren't, then we might be able to still recall before the Baron fight, because Yasuo's kind of in a weird spot right now. Notice how we just took every camp and our Kha'Zix is just sitting here level 13, just sitting in the river bush. Who needs to farm, dude? Why would we farm? Alright, stay. Yeah, stay. Just stay, because Vayne's gonna pressure bot. This is really good. Just play it really slow. Don't get poked. You're 2 levels ahead of Ezreal. This is huge.
I'm just gonna show that I'm here. Pretty much.
Yep.
Bushes and running into people. It's pretty neat.
Yep, just keep the pressure for Vayne. What is she not pushing? I don't understand. What? Careful though, they do have like Volibear who could like flash on you or something, so.
My
Go
God, he's
go
just been
top, go
sitting in
top,
the
catch
bush.
top wave, catch top wave, catch top wave. Should have been looking at map here. Yep, this needs to be our wave. Oh, or we just get Baron actually. This is fine, yeah. Their whole team. Their team actually just gave us Baron. Okay. Fantastic. Go top right after. Why is she TPing to this? What? She could just push bot. Maybe you guys fight. Maybe you guys fight. Yeah, maybe you fight, you fight, you fight. Stay away from the mortal team. Don't let mortals do it. Don't let mortals do it. Oh. Falling there. Save your exhaust. Oh, you didn't need to jump here. Oh, you should have jumped. Alright, just run, just run, just run. You guys got the Baron. Oh. Alright, take Krugs, take Krugs, take Krugs, take Krugs. Kite him back, kite him back. I think we could have had him. Yep. Exhauster, exhauster, kill, exhauster and kill. Jump, 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 go, just go. Okay, just back up. I think you could kite her, but I think you can still kill her. Blue trinket that bush you're walking through right now. Blue trinket right in front of you, right in front of you. Yep. Camera needs to be better. Look at Ezreal. Yep, you got the Ezreal. Yep, you got him. Jump on me, jump on me. You got the rapid fire. Nice. Dragon's coming up too. Nope, just leave it, leave it, leave it. Go to Dragon. We just give top wave for Dragon here. Yeah, I think you could have killed the Lissandra.
I just wasn't
Shove
sure.
out midwave, shove out midwave.
You don't hurt him if you don't.
Actually, is it? Maybe it's better to just leave it. Well, I think we want to reset after this Dragon anyways. Yeah, it's really good left. Okay. Yeah, your pork's out of mana anyway. So this is where before you recall, you should have checked your items because we might have wanted to save a little bit more. I think you can sell your D-Blade for the crit cloak here.
Okay.
Like, and that's why I was saying what I meant by checking how much gold you needed, because you only need 250 for your Storm Razor. So that would have been like clear your bottom side jungle. Recall, you had it.
Yeah, you're right.
But obviously there's tempo here that you have to consider too, which is like your team's pushing, so it could just be better. But it's more of it's a more consistent play to obviously wait for your item and then
Unless it's
group with the team.
They just win. I'm not even there.
You probably, I mean, it's the same Milo Alpaca. Yeah, I think you understand here. Excuse me. Alright, we send. Nice. And even, yeah. I mean, even though it doesn't feel like you did that much, I just want to let you know, like, if you forced those fights with your team, you guys probably would have lost the game. Because you would have been giving them gold, and you were actually still a really big force in the end of the game, that despite, like,
pushing for reasons unknown.
despite you feeling like you didn't, partake that much throughout the map, like, the enemy team, if there was a team fight, you were strong enough that you alone would have just carried it. Like, at that point. That was kind of your goal.
Yeah.
Like, you don't always have to do that, but your team kept dying randomly, and it's like, okay, instead of me like dying randomly with them, I'm just gonna make myself this force
they kept going
that
for really dumb fights.
exactly. How much damage you do? I didn't see the post lobby stats. I don't know if you closed
13,000, so not much.
How much did the next highest do?
22 and 28. Ezreal did 31,000. Yasuo did 28,000. Vayne did 22,000, and then I did 13,000.
That's a little low, but it's not like I think most of that game we did the right thing. Just yeah. I mean, let's look at the couples. There's only a couple little small mistakes, but how much CS submitted did you have though at the end, by the end?
Oh, I didn't check. Let's see.
Oliver's broken.
It was 8.
8 6 minutes. There we go. Pretty good.
And I guess it's just a terrible matchup.
And if you can just consistently be hitting that like 8, then and being like, dude, you were like what 3 levels ahead of Ezreal at the end there? That's fucking huge.
Yeah.
That's huge. Okay, wait, I gotta bring up Epic Pen still. Oops. Okay. Oh, I didn't share my screen yet either. Jeez, I'm falling apart today, boys. Okay, share screen. Alright, let me know when you're seeing it. Fine.
Waves pushing out because he doesn't know how waves work.
You tell him about those waves, bro.
Top lane's easy when the
Are you
opponent
seeing it?
the minions.
Here it is. Talking to
Yep.
you.
See it?
You are?
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
Okay. Alright. I think the laning looked a lot better. Like you took a lot less damage than you usually do, which is really good. Like this is kind of how you play lane. They have a pretty pokey lane. Morgana obviously does not trade as well as. Oh wait, I gotta change my screen on this now. Morgana obviously does not trade as well as Nami does. Like that's just a
Yeah.
given. And then same with you against Ezreal. This scared me. You almost got hit by an Ezreal Q, and that would have actually been pretty big to get hit by that.
Yeah.
But you were positioned behind the minion enough that it didn't get you, so that was fine. But right here. So you've already lost the push. They've got an extra minion on you already. 7. You just have to notice this. And this minion died. This minion melee died. So there's already 5 melees on your side to 7 minions against them. There's 0% chance that you can do anything with this wave anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you do try to push this, if you just try to like hit these and even it out, all it does is make this push into you slower. So that their wave, if they're good, is going to be bigger. So if you're in high elo and you try to like thin out this melee or something, all you're doing now is slowing down the fast push that they have with the 7 to 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, and this is going to be die soon too, so it's actually going to push you a lot
Faster
faster. Which
than
the odds that you miss this caster minion now of XP become lower, unless you get like RNG'd by minions. And we don't want to miss this XP because they get level
Yeah.
2 and they zone us like they should, and you get forced back and you end up missing the caster XP. So the way we don't miss that caster XP is we recognize this position as fast as possible. We say, okay, they're pushing into me. I'm not going to touch any minions, and I'm just going to let it come in. And
Yeah.
you're healthy, you're good, you're in a good spot, so it's totally fine to do that. And you know what? That's even better because if it doesn't crash on wave 3 and it crashes on wave 2 instead, it'll bounce back to them sooner, which gives you more opportunity at level 2 to actually get the all in. Like if they're up here and Morgana binds Ezreal, that's immediately like cool, all in. And like I said, okay, they have exhaust. This time it's not a Lulu Kog'Maw, right? Who
Yeah.
still had exhaust, but they have pretty much their only threat to you is the exhaust because they'll slow your damage down. So all you have to do at that point is jump in with your E like you normally do, but then once you land on them, like right here, just immediately start cutting backwards because they're going to exhaust you right away. So you're just going to
Yeah.
start walking away, and then you can even trade his exhaust because what happens is when you get the all in, when Morgana lands the bind, you've already kind of won because as Tristana, you'll just burst them, right? Way before
Yeah.
Ezreal can burst someone. So you trading their exhaust for like the same amount of damage is, I mean, honestly, you don't really want to take very much damage still. You'd consider that because Nami has the sustain. So if it's in a spot where if you jump in and get exhausted, you're going to take a ton of damage, you might still want to hold off, like the few times we do. But that's what we're considering. But the fastest waves crash is the faster we're actually going to have the opportunity to jump in. Because if the wave's too big, even if she does land a bind, it's kind of doomed,
We can fight it. I chunked
Yeah.
him really bad.
But we do a good job in this lane early on. I think we took a little too much damage. Like just I don't where did we take? Maybe we took an Ezreal Q right here. It happens, but obviously it's just better if we can avoid it. Yeah, that was kind of a tragic Q. The problem that we had was just the Nami bubbles, getting Nami bubbled.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
walked into a
Like
bunch of them.
I don't think he would immediately
like
go in.
I mean,
Like,
it's
wait
even
for me.
you can see the issue right here, right? Look, just pay attention to Nami. Okay, you're not really gonna get this. So if she's walking
No.
up, maybe we just kind of okay
Make that
forfeit
wave
it and
over.
don't But look where you're standing now. You
Use
keep
the safe
going
and
into your
sound.
wave right here. How are you going to dodge a bubble right here?
Yeah. You're right.
You're going to get unit blocked into it. The only way you can go is
Mm-hmm.
downwards now and in, which is going to be right into Ezreal.
Mm-hmm.
So stay out of this pocket so you don't get unit blocked into a bubble. And you can even just where you are right here is fine because you can come up here. You can wiggle an Ezreal Q as you start walking up, try to dodge it. Or if he's not moving up, you can just last hit the minion. But if you put yourself here, this is going to be a pretty bad spot. And also, you're standing right here, and you're going to notice that Nami walks like all the way up to here, and you're still kind of like in this position. Well, she gets the W off. But she does that like constantly because we're just not respecting where Nami's standing. We're thinking about Ezreal too much.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just getting the minions. That's what we want. Yeah, so like obviously this bind. It's nice bind, we're gonna good little poke, but definitely not something we can go in on. So like right here. Which
This
is
mostly AD.
even like just identify the wave beforehand. She's crashing it. Alright, we already know we can't get this caster. Because it's full HP, so our auto doesn't execute it if it tanks a tower shot, right? So when turret focuses it, there's no way you can get this. This one's gone. You can get one of these two. Well, maybe this one's doomed. It might live with a sliver, but this one's good. We can get this one, right? This one's nice and prepped for us with a turret shot. This one, the only way we get it is if Morgana autos it too, which, you know, there's no way that's happening from back here. So
Yeah.
just pay attention where Nami is, and also we're sandwiching ourselves onto the turret inside our wave. Again, we're unit blocking ourselves. Like we're just putting
Yeah.
ourselves in spots that bubbles are easy to hit. So at that point, when we run back under our turret here, maybe we just want to stay in front of the turret right here like you are, because Ezreal's so far away. Or, you know, rather than here, we can be in front of the turret. This might push us into a spot over here. We might end up here, but or you know, if you feel more confident if Ezreal's not going to hit you, you can be just more in the open, bounce back, let the wave crash. Then what you'll see your next wave come in, you can walk back up with the next wave, and now you have a line. So okay, whatever, I'll give up. I got the cannon. I'm gonna go immediately back, get behind this wave, but instead of being on the right side, I'm gonna come up behind the left side of it.
Yeah.
And then, you know, this bubble gets avoided, which would be fine because we're missing this no matter what. And then we can maybe get one of these two. But even if we lose one of these two or these two casters, like it's better than getting bubbled and taking the damage. On top of it, I mean. Because now like all in is kind of just gone. It's already kind of doomed. Thankfully, we got out of Nami's range in time, but yeah, just let them waves crash waves at this point. It's like we're walking up and we're autoing a melee for no reason again. Like, look where you put yourself. This is so scary. Nami's right in our range right now. And I mean, we might have missed this melee anyways, but okay, we auto this melee just to get it killed faster by the minions that we have to back up. Like, this auto was pointless.
Yeah, you're right.
Just wait back, sit back here. They're shoving into you. We already see it shoving. Just wait. Just don't take damage. That's kind of what you're forcing onto yourself when you're picking like Tristana. She's just so bad at like trading with autos, and she only wins like all-ins pretty much. Auto trades on Trist like almost don't exist anymore. You know, some lanes you can still sneak some in, but it's pretty hard. And it's only if you're already winning and you know they're focusing a minion, you can hit them with an auto. Like try to do that, but Tristana doesn't really work amazingly. So now we're doing fine. We're back on track. Well, for a few seconds, I guess. Jeez.
Yeah.
I think we get bubbled again, right? Yeah. So, well, I'm thinking like, because we juke into this. So, like, where are your eyes right now?
Looking back.
I was trying to avoid an Ezreal Q here.
So you're looking like at Ezreal?
Yeah, I think I was looking too much at Ezreal there.
Because you have to be looking for the bubble indicator. When you see her getting in range of you, your eyes need to be like, obviously look at Nami, you see her doing animation and you immediately look for the circle and just click away from it because that is the biggest condition. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because if you dodge this, like with Morgana, I think you can't do anything. But dodging this here, if this is like any engage support, it goes on Nami, you just sidestep bubble, you jump on Nami, you exhaust Ezreal, you burst Nami with your support. And then I think your camera all game still kind of needs work. Like,
yeah.
I would try to focus on that because like here it's like, whoa, where'd Ezreal go? I don't know. Is Ezreal flashing at me? What's Ezreal doing? Has he queued something up? Is there something I need to dodge? I have no idea what Ezreal's doing right now.
Well, you admitted it. You said it was happening.
But yeah, so this was really bad because now we have to recall. We're gonna miss some CS. We don't miss a whole ton, but we miss quite a bit, right? Which is just worse than not.
Yeah, yeah.
So, and to begin with, we get in this spot because Ezreal's already pushing it. Okay, just let him.
I don't auto the minions.
Yeah, just let him push us. Cool, dude. He's gonna just keep shoving us in to do like nothing.
Graves is here.
I mean, like it kind of sucks because your Morgana's not doing anything. Like if she's
Right,
autoing
yeah,
wave, maybe we can contest it, but it's just we're already low on HP. Like it's hard to contest at this point because we're just already hurt. And then obviously we take that Ezreal Q. So like I think you're okay right here. You're okay still. This is still okay. This is bad. Because this minion just died and their wave's gonna move up, which means that Ezreal has like free. Ezreal could literally just E right here and he'd be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Like he can hit you so hard. So as soon as like this wave's coming in, we have to step back because they're gonna walk up and pressure.
Yeah.
I did.
So and even if you could auto this minion, again, it's gonna do nothing. It does nothing because it's coming into you. So just back up, and then this is another time where Morgana's autoing Nami. Doesn't mean we can
You got
because
one
again
shot.
they're coming into us. We're already low. So and they have exhaust.
Mhm.
So even though she's autoing, we're not gonna get baited by that like the Blitzcrank
What am I supposed to
getting
do?
autoed.
See
We're
what
not gonna
happens
we're
every
not gonna
time you
walk in to
heal
try to
one.
help her here. We're
Yeah.
just gonna avoid the bubble. Because I think
Presses
even
E and
if you
walks
dodge the
away.
bubble with how weak the Morgana Tristana lane is at this early, like you're not gonna win the 2v2 unless you're full
Yeah.
HP. Then you can dodge bubble and probably win a 2v2, but you're already half. Yeah, that was rough. And then I'm not really gonna go over this. Just stop for recall. Like I don't. I think just jump immediately because Ezreal is definitely gone. If he stayed, that's really troll of him because he definitely has his pickaxe, or I think he even comes back with Sheen. But
No.
because like you have coal
I'm
refillable
against that one.
exhaust. If you can just jump on her here and then Ezreal shows, you just exhaust Ezreal
I
and leave.
deal a ton of
Otherwise,
damage.
you
I mean, I'm
potentially get a
trading
kill on her or
one
you
too.
blow her summoners. So that dodge was good. Like you're done here. This was really good. You're done.
He presses.
She has to
Yeah.
recall, and you've also made her HP so low that it's going to take longer for her to heal in the base, which means Ezreal's going to
Yeah.
be alone for longer.
Now,
And
trading,
I believe no, the waves reset. Okay.
That was bad.
But yeah, if you are afraid of Ezreal being there, which I was just pretty confident he was gone, then just stop her recall, and then that's just all you have to do. Just that you stay. She's low HP, lower mana. That's nice. We can all in her at some point then. But that was a bit of a disaster right there. So when you do dive her, I guess I'm not gonna focus on, but when you do dive her, like at this point you had to commit because you're dead to
Yeah.
the turret. Like you just have to commit. And if you take the 1-for-1, I don't think it'd be that bad. It wouldn't be good, but it wouldn't be that bad.
Yeah. I think I may have been able to kill her there if I would have gotten the auto off before my E was done. But
Wait,
like
where was it? What? Did it already happen? Oh, it was way back here. I
Yeah.
don't really think there's a way that you.
Yeah. I don't know. It's still a bad play. Like even like, I don't know, even if I got the kill and went 1-for-1 there,
Yeah,
it's a
I mean,
bad play.
well, if you got the auto off before the E, the damage is the same. It doesn't do extra damage for popping the E with the auto. It just looks like it because your auto is the one popping it, so it combines the auto damage into it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Also, we have 2 towers top.
Like this damage at this point, not here. It pops and then this auto, that's still the same damage it would have done. She'd be this low after that if you got that auto off
Okay.
with the E. You were close to being out of turret range, but the problem is that the wave is gonna be so fucking bad for you even if you get out of turret range.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
like you're gonna have to recall, you're gonna miss shit. But what even? Oh yeah, they went mid here for some reason. That was fucking
I don't think I have a chance of
insane.
winning this.
Yeah, so like you're in this case, you're staring at the mid. As soon as you see them here, you
Graves
start
is in
shoving,
there.
especially because it's not a cannon wave.
Graves would
And you
be
can jump
Yeah.
too. You can use your jump on this wave. You can do everything you have to shove this because there's no threat to you. Like you see everybody. You don't need your jump really.
Mm-hmm.
So like right here, just even now, just jump right in the middle so you can hit all of them, because then you wouldn't have to put the autos into these melees potentially, or even just one of them would have been dead to the jump, and then that's one auto saved. But yeah, here you're afraid of Nami, but Ezreal's dead, right? So okay,
Yeah.
Ezreal's dead. I'm still in my mind. I'm like, okay, I want this plate. If I'm that afraid, I can go ward this first. But I think we saw Volibear not long ago. Yeah, we saw Volibear walking to the top side. And like this whole time you're pushing this, you can be looking at the map. Like you really don't need to be staring at yourself at all. Like just hit the
Yeah.
minion, look at the map, hit the minion, look at the map, hit the minion, look at the map. We see Volibear there, and like look how much time we're just walking in circles here. Why? Like why are you afraid of Nami? She's gonna W you, yeah. She's gonna auto attack you, yeah. I don't care. I want 160 gold. I'm gonna kill that wave, and I'm gonna leave. And now
Hmm.
her 20, 30 damage that she did to me, whatever. Obviously, it's more than that, but her 300 damage to me isn't that big of a deal because I leave after this anyways. So the faster
Yeah.
you get it done, the sooner you can come back to lane and miss like less CS and then hopefully none, and then be in a spot to contest them a little bit more. Um, but like from this point on, I think after that this little interaction where we were afraid of Nami, I think now we lane kind of well. We're behind. We're just farming up. Morgana's not landing binds. We just kind of have to farm. Ezreal delayed his tier so he could buy a Sheen against you, which was kind of interesting. But yeah, so her
Happens
spell shield was really
someday.
good. Either way, you had your W queued up really well because I think even if he didn't even if she didn't spell shield you, I'm pretty sure your jump still would have went through the stun right here. So I think that was actually a really good time jump.
Right.
Oh, that's why. It's because Volibear's ulti disables turrets, and we always forget that.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Well, because that's a fucking part mechanic on him, and who even knows that? Dude, who pays attention to that?
Oh my
Whatever.
God. Because I thought it was autoing him, so I thought like that
Yeah,
auto,
me too.
and then
Honestly,
the
I
turret shot was
100%
gonna
forgot.
kill him.
I 100% forgot Volibear's
Okay, that
ulti
that makes
disables
that makes a
turrets.
lot more sense for why he didn't die then.
Yeah, I
Uh,
agree. I completely forgot as well. But
that also makes my ult even worse.
yeah, true.
You get out of here, you.
Here you go, bro.
Yeah, it's like I don't want you dying under this turret. I don't want you looking
Maybe
bad, man.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
But where is this dive? I really went that far back. Yeah, yeah. So he's tanking here. I think your jump. I don't even know if we need to jump right away. I'm trying to think of what I would do here. Okay, the way I'm gonna play it is I'm gonna see this Volibear aggroing, and notice I see Nami walking away. This is really big, and Ezreal's kind of down here. My wave's here. I'm not gonna jump straight back. I'm gonna jump right here
Okay, yeah.
because I'm behind the minions now, and Ezreal can't hit me.
Hmm.
So I don't need to go so far away. I can jump just whoop, put myself here, and then I can actually push Volibear back like this way
Yeah.
if I'm gonna ult him. And then if I need to exhaust Volibear, I can exhaust him. If I don't need to, I'll just kill him. I'll ult him, whatever, and then I'll exhaust Ezreal if he like flashes into me. But Nami's like out of the fight. And even if Nami's like still right here, I'd probably jump here and then just start kiting this way to like try to dodge a bubble. But it's much better than just trying to stay in this like area this whole time because Volibear's already running over here. You jump, get distance on him, but stay in auto range, and then you can kite him.
There's
Instead
where
of just again, jump doesn't always have to be either in or fully out. Think of it like
Yeah. Yeah.
reposition. Really nail it here. It's reposition, and you can always even consider reposition when you're using an aggro because your reposition is just on his face because you're not afraid of him, right? That's the reposition when we're jumping on them. But yeah, I also totally forgot that Volibear because so to see how you jumped and then you had to walk back into range to auto him.
Yeah.
That's what we don't want. Like we don't want to have to do that. So we kind of want to put ourselves in a jump spot. Yeah, it was really unfortunate ulti. I can understand if we thought Tara was gonna shoot him, then he would have died to it. But do we even need to ult him right here? Like
No.
maybe if he was running away from turret, but I think if you jump to a better spot to begin with, then you can put more damage on him before you need to ult him or not.
Yeah. Because I didn't really auto him much at all.
Yeah,
I
and
was more just like avoiding him.
it's literally because this jump, like that is, I can't emphasize this enough. The jump was good because right as you stun, you can queue it up. Even if shield doesn't go on you, I think you jumped through this, which was a really well timed jump. But we don't want to have to land here and then walk up to here to start autoing again. We already want to be in
Yeah.
range of
Yeah.
him.
That makes sense.
So even if he did end up ulting here right as we had jumped here, Like, it's still actually, I think, easier to get in range of him, because if he starts walking down, we can cut him off instead of, like, having to chase him now.
Yeah.
So usually when I'm getting tower dove, I try to, like, unless if it's Talon or, like, Nocturne and they're just going to fucking wreck me, I'm jumping away. But if I think there's outplay here, which I think you saw it from the start,
Mm-hmm.
just try to jump to
Yeah,
a better spot where you
I
can keep
just
fighting.
panicked a little bit.
Yeah. Damn, look at this tower shot on Nami, dude.
Yeah, it's like half her health.
I'm pretty sure it was fucking more than half her HP. So now you still have exhaust, and she's low, and Volibear is super low. So what I would try to do right here is really quickly, when Nami walked this way, is try to sneak and ward this. See if Volibear is still here.
Yeah.
Because then when you can come back up here, so if Volibear was recalling the bush below here, when you start walking up here, he might cancel his recall, but once you go up here for a little bit, he's going to finish his recall because you're taking a passive stance being up here. And then, Nami
Yeah.
can walk up maybe for a bubble or a W, and we can just engage on her if we're confident. But we
Mhm.
don't have ulti, so I wouldn't. I
just
wouldn't.
dash
But
in the
I think
freaking
warding
game.
this is pretty important because Volibear could be doing some cheesy shit, waiting for like a Nami bubble. And seriously, like walking up, if Volibear's in this bush, walking up here to ward this could bait his recall to stop, which would be really big because he's
Mhm.
really low. Because he's not going to be able to run at you, but if he stops his recall, he loses a lot of tempo. And Kha'Zix is also like going to be able to take his top side at that point. Not that Kha'Zix will see it, but not the biggest deal on that though. Just a little small pointer. But I think we do pretty well from on laning from here. Where do we do? This is
Yeah.
where we kind of
He's,
say wait for the next wave, right? Because we're just okay.
is
Morgana
good.
starts recalling. We
Just
could shove this in
constantly
time, but if
massive.
we shove this with this wave already right here, by the time we get our recall off, we're gonna be recalling as this wave's in the middle of the lane, which is just kind of bad
Yeah.
because we'll miss some. So I feel like I want to recall, and they're probably gone at this point. So instead of shoving, I just want to last it as much as I can, so that this wave, their wave can come into the wave as far up as possible, so I can push it as safely as possible when the next one comes in. And then you're just gonna hard shove the next one, recall on that, get a better recall off. And like this, what we missed one melee, fantastic.
Mhm.
We're happy. That was just mess up. I think if you waited the auto, but
Yeah.
whatever. Cannons are fucking hard. I'm the worst at cannons, man. That's shit.
Then you can never 2v2.
And I think this is pretty big. Okay, so you're looking at, you're here, you're here. We're coming to lane.
Well, let's first one.
I'm still looking at map. I know Morgana's mid. Okay, I saw Volibear. Okay, he just queued me.
Gives you a ton of damage based off.
So I don't have to dodge Q for 3 seconds. That's a window to check the map. There's no threat for a couple seconds, and there's not really a direct last hit. So just glance at the map, see if you find anybody. I mean, if like where's Nami? I don't know yet. Like here, you kill this. I think don't look at map. As soon as this dies, okay, look at map. This is another window, look at map. Also, Q's gone. And then you'd see Nami here. And this is very free, because Morg's right here. You could just jump on him.
Mhm.
Because we had seen Volibear mid about 5 seconds ago when we looked. And then on this window to look at the map, we'd seen Nami mid, which means Ezreal is very alone.
Yeah. He's alone and really far up in the lane.
Yeah. So if we'd gotten our jump off on it, like maybe he'd ease away, but it's still better to look at that or look for it. Because if you can get the exhaust on him, and then Morg can follow up maybe. But if like right here you'd seen it, if by chance you'd look at the map like right now and you seen it, if you jump on him now, you can get to him. Because if the W hits him, you're gonna catch him.
Yeah.
If your jump
slowed.
hits Ezreal, yeah, the slow slows him long enough that the only way he survives it now is if he flashes away from you immediately, because you're going to be able to stay in the range long enough for him for the E. But I guess your E is on cooldown right now and your Q, which I honestly don't think you needed to E this cannon here. I don't think you're
probably
not
not.
really in a rush to shove this out right now. There's nothing like you're not. The only time that you're really trying to shove this out ASAP is like if you're gonna get dove, or if you're trying to save this turret.
Yeah.
But right now it's like I don't, can he even walk up for the plate? I don't know. Like I think he'll get it either way, but yeah, he does get it either way. But
Entire team that.
so we would want our E and hopefully our Q2 for this window. But if you don't have Q, it's not the end of the world. Hopefully we at least have our E.
Anyway, yeah, she dealt more magic damage to me than physical damage.
What even happened here? Oh yeah, we're getting the gank. Oh yeah, this was just the. This is where we're thinking a little bit too much of reposition. I don't know. You jumped in a weird spot. This is a really weird jump. Like, don't lead them with your jump ever, because they can't outrun your jump. Your jump cannot be juked really. Like from here to on the Nami, she can't juke it.
I'm the only
right?
reason
Like
why we're killing the
literally, you
tree,
could jump
but
right here
maybe
still, and it'll hit
really
her.
good.
Like she can't juke
Yeah.
it. So we don't need to jump like in front of her. We just need to jump onto her and get the slow and get the E going, and then she's dead.
Yeah,
This
for some reason
that
I
was
jumped that direction. I don't
yeah.
fucking.
I think your jumps actually need probably the most work at this point, like mechanics wise on Tristana.
Mm-hmm.
But you have the right call at this point to just try to turn and get some damage because yeah, you were doomed. Like you were doomed at that point. And then this right, hold the wave as here as long as possible because you push the next one out. Is this where you push the next one out? No, okay, it wasn't this, but you know what I'm gonna say, right? There's a time where it is right here, right?
Yeah.
No, it's
I
not.
think this
It's
might be
not
it.
right
I
here.
guess
It's not. It's not. It's not.
same.
You have to last hit those ones. I think you have 2 wards right now, so you could honestly just walk up this wave, drop a ward in the river bush, then you can play. You can play from farming the wave like right here, and then if they jump out of this bush, you can either jump to the river or you can just jump up here, depending on who it is and what is a safer path.
Alright. I guess
Yeah.
I need to like
So you just
hardwood
walk up here, ward this, then you can farm from right here, and keep coming down this way when you're gonna keep farming. See someone here, immediately leave. See someone come out here, immediately leave.
Yeah.
Because and then that's okay to leave because no matter what, you're gonna have to leave this if you're not feeling safe. So at least you're gonna get CS as long as possible until you're forced to leave. And if nobody ever comes, great, I'll crash slave like you do end up doing. But it's just a lot safer if you put the ward down first. Yourself
Yeah.
exit. But right call here, right? We're just yeah. So also notice this. You see the whole enemy team on top side. Volibear is there. There's 2 people dead. It's Kha'Zix. He has evolved Q. There's no rush on this dragon. Like, you know what? Like, you look at the map. There's no rush to taking this dragon. It's already gone. Like, your team has it.
Yeah.
You coming here does nothing. They don't need you. So
I get like
just
2 autos off.
just
and-
commit to the turret. So come up here, maybe ward the tri-bush, and come back and start pushing the turret.
Okay.
Like while the wave is crashing, you can drop a ward in the tri-bush. If you're afraid of Volibear. But I mean, you see Ezreal, Nami, and the other 2 are dead. So the only person who could come to you is Volibear, which I don't think can kill you when your ult's up anyways. So you don't even really need to ulti, but you could. Or ulti, I mean ward. In almost every case, you'll ward, but in this is kind of like the case where okay, I don't really need my ward right away because I'm just gonna push for a little bit and then I'm gonna leave. And you see them all at this point, anyways.
Nice.
But I think you did ward the tri-bush, right? I think we do come. Yeah,
Yeah.
we did put the ward in the tri, which is totally fine. Just saying, if you see people on the map, just know like that's kind of a waste of a ward at that point. Because at that point, we could still have a ward, both wards. I know we still have one, but we could have both wards. We could clear this, and then before we recall, we could go up here to this bush, and you can ward this, or if it's been fast enough and you're still feeling safe, you just face check it, or you can walk around this way, and then you take you drop the ward in this bush or over red buff wall, and then you start kiting the Krugs out this way.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you see either someone on one of these 2 wards, then you just leave. But that's why you always, when you're invading, you always take the big Krug first, because if you have to leave, then the big Krug's gone, and that's a punish for them. It's better than having to killing the small one first, like you would as a jungler, and then to take less damage, and then leaving them a big Krug.
Yeah.
But I really like that. So we now we're going ARAM mode here. But we should already be seeing that someone's pushing a wave out here bottom right. All right, Lissandra's pushing bot wave. No one on my team's bot. No one on my team's bot. So I'm preparing to catch that wave.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I don't, it's gone. So I think going mid here, this is good. You can go mid right now. Just be aware you've got a little bit on that bot wave. You've got another wave. It's not on your turret yet, so you've got some more time bot too. So this fight is okay to look at for a sec. All right, we already lost it. Just get out. There's 4 of us sharing mid right now, which is okay to just push this out with that Yasuo and whatever. But be ready after this to not commit to like walking up here, because there's no point. There's nothing to fight over. I mean, you could say Rift, but like Kha'Zix is already half HP, Morgana's half HP. I don't think we want to fight that. And Vayne's back here. I really don't want to fight that. And I know that we're going to lose this wave if I don't go to it. So, okay, maybe I'll clear this out with them. But instead of walking up here or like walking up here or walking down here, I'm just going to go catch bot wave. Or if Yasuo leaves to go catch bot wave, I'll catch, if Kha'Zix goes bot side, I'll catch his Raptors and Krugs. If he goes to top side, I'll catch his Wolves and Gromp. But I'm also going to be paying attention to mid so that I can, maybe if I need to take Wolves and then go back to mid, I'll do that. And then I'll go to Gromp after, or or Raptors after, etc. But always just looking for that downtime as AD carry. Seriously, in this, your farming is your best fucking friend, dude, because people don't know how to end games and people throw. So when you're level 16 and your team's been trolling all game and they think they've lost, then the enemy team does their one stupid throw play where even though Ezreal's 10 kills, you're level 17 and he's level 15 or 14, and you just carry the fight because you're actually basically the same amount of gold as him because he hasn't been farming. And because XP is actually worth so much gold, like levels are worth so much gold.
Mm-hmm.
This is what it was.
Yeah, I don't need to push that.
Yep, and you just recognize this because you can see it now, right? You just always look at the map and look where your next wave is.
Yeah,
Here, okay, I want it to come up here because if you kill this, now I have to walk down, and I don't really have a
I
turret
just
here.
get less farm.
Yeah, exactly. I don't have a ward. I don't have a blue trinket. This blue trinket was fine to farm this, but only for this. So you want it here now. This was a good blue trinket, really good blue trinket for farming this, like perfect. I mean, do they have a jump? Because they might jump over this wall. If like Lissandra could E over this wall, but then her engage on is down. So there's stuff like that to consider too. This is where if you have a pink ward, you could also like pink this, blue trinket this, and I'll farm this safely for here and keep it here as long as possible. And you can obviously see that this, since your next wave is going to come here and it's like 4v4, yeah, it's going to push to them. Or, yeah, it's 4v4, I think. But it's not going to push immediately, so it will come here. Yeah, you get the point. So you have the right idea to push it, but wait for the next wave, then hard shove that. So that, because what happens then is you also have a bigger wave. So, if your 9 minion wave now meets their next one here, it just shoves into their turret. So their team either has to come catch this or they miss 9 CS minion wave, and then it bounces back to you. And then you're going to catch that same another 9 CS down here like you just did, and maybe even more if you're able to hold it longer. And then you also catch these jungle camps. And what also happens is if someone does go bot right here, because after you push this out, you're going to rotate or recall and come mid. If someone's down here, you guys have pressure in mid top because someone on our team had to go catch the bot wave.
Yeah.
And you're prepared for that. And now is when you're sitting mid and you're okay with that because you want to draw the pressure on their team. You want someone on their team to feel like they can't go bottom lane and catch that farm. But you don't have to commit to the fight like this Vayne did. You just, in your head, you know that they're going to miss that bot farm.
Yeah.
And even if you're not thinking about it, like, as the game goes on, you're going to be like, why are we so over leveled? Or why am I so over? Oh, that's right. Because they fucking haven't farmed anything. Right? So what happened mid? I don't know. Vayne just ran it down. So notice what we're doing before I know I say go top, but like, you're just clicking to mid. For what?
Yeah, I'm just walking around.
Yasuo, Morgan, Kha'Zix is running down mid. Let them 3-man wave clear. You're not very good wave clear. Like, your team in general has pretty bad wave clear. Honestly, like, your team's wave clear is terrible. Morgana is the best wave clear. Like, you could say you do, but like when there's people pressuring on a turret, like you're not gonna be able to wave clear when Ezreal's sitting on the turret because he'll Q you, and then you get dove. So give up mid, or who normally or most games your mid laner will be Orianna, Victor, Syndra, and he'll wave clear mid, and we get to catch this. Fucking great. And maybe their team gets mid tower. I don't care because I can't defend it anyways. It's better than just sitting mid and watching it get taken. And regardless, obviously somehow the enemy team trolls this. Volibear's really low, and then this actually ends up working out because now you just get to clean it up. And you do actually think you and Vayne get one kill. I think we played this a little bit weird.
Yeah.
So I don't think come this way. Just go through the river bush. Because this limits you now. If they've started running away and you're right here, you have to jump as like into the range instead of being able to like you can't walk into the range anymore. If you come from this bush, you don't actually have to jump out of it. You can just walk into range of them. But if you're here and they've moved down to here, you're never gonna walk. You're never gonna catch up to them unless you jump. So I think you do move, but you kind of the hover where we go up here wastes time.
Yeah.
Actually, that was my.
And Vayne's flanking them, so you know they're gonna run at the Vayne, and then
Queuing up. Because you're the.
I don't think you should have. I think exhaust Ezreal here.
Yeah.
By the way,
I think Ezreal.
Exhaust Ezreal, focus Ezreal too. Yeah, because I think even though we exhausted Volibear, even though we killed Ezreal, I think Ezreal got the most damage off on Vayne. Actually, let's see.
Yeah.
Like Volibear is still gonna do, yeah, and he ulted it. Okay, like Volibear still does damage, but Ezreal is definitely the stronger champion here. So obviously your jump out here is good. I would just say consider after you have the reset off the Ezreal right here and you have flash, like okay, this one step you did into him was bad. Like you were a little bit away and you should have just been kiting away right away. But it's if you think you can kite him right here and win, just jump like right here and start kiting him.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to jump max range or jump, just your jump
You know,
doesn't
I'm
have to
trying to
always be
do
max
things
range, and
smart,
that's what I feel like Tristana
but
has
it's very
failed to
hard
do a
when
lot. Just jump here,
tired losing.
where there's enough distance between you guys that he's not going to be able to like auto you out of your jump, and then you just
I
kite
don't
him
know. I don't think
immediately.
Volibear's
Yeah.
a good choice though. He doesn't seem that good.
Because yeah, I think maybe then you actually win that. But at the
Alright,
way
he
you
is
played it,
not good.
you had to jump away from him
I
at
think
that
he's
point.
a
I
lot
think
better
you have the right
jungle
call.
than
Because
top.
Volibear's, I don't know, is he cooldown? It's his E that heals him, right? And you have the mark on you,
Might
so
be
you might
play
just
like
get
Garen
fucking
or some
nommed
shit.
on real
Not
hard.
thinking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, I actually looking back at this now, I was thinking in the moment, but I didn't think it'd be that big of a difference. But looking
I don't
back at
want
it
to
now, I
look at
actually
my
think for
map. I
this
don't want
step
to
that you
ult
do
bot.
is bad, and then not jumping just right here. I think if you jump right here, you actually can kill him because he
Yeah.
can't get onto you.
Start
So
playing
again,
Jace.
reposition. W is
I think Jace
reposition.
is
It's
underrated.
not escape or engage. It's reposition always. Reposition just includes escape and engage.
Yeah.
So
Unlucky.
this is really good
It's in
too.
the
You
top
don't
10.
get baited. You have 1300 gold. You want your zeal. Mord's gonna push midwave into you. So what you can do is just take raptors. Then you could literally just come catch midwave again. But all right, what I'm seeing here is that there's 3 people running down mid once again because it's NA platinum and we love to ARAM it. So we're gonna ARAM it
Yep.
once a motherfucking again. Who cares that our Kha'Zix is level 9? He doesn't want his jungle, so we'll take it. Actually, he goes to his bot side now, but that's only because his blue buff is respawning, and that's the only thing he sees. So Yasuo is going to catch mid here, so you can either just recall now for your Zeal, or you could be a little bit more greedy. And I think this is always better. Just go to the Krugs. Because Vayne's dead anyways, you're not in a rush to reset, you're not in a rush to fight. I mean, unless you're going to fight this dragon, then check the timer on it right now, because you see it's like the great timer, and then maybe recall right away if you need to be there for dragon. If in your mind you think dragon's a bad fight, just take the Krugs, ping back on the dragon, say give dragon, say usually what people like is if you say give dragon they get really tilted, but if you just say like fight next dragon, then they're okay with it. But it's also I think you did actually end up having enough time at this point to do the Krugs than that. But it's always better to take the Krugs because obviously more gold, more value for you, but also the Krugs level up every time you kill them. So the longer you leave them there, the worse it is. The more you kill them, the more
Yeah.
they'll give you in the long run as well. Not just because you're taking them more often, but literally because they become more valuable. Like,
Okay,
look
yeah,
at
that
this,
makes sense.
man. Kha'Zix took his blue buff and didn't take his Gromp, dude. What the fuck? Gromp is the best camp in the game. He takes it in 2 Qs. What?
Yeah.
Kha'Zix, take the fucking
Well,
Gromp, man.
if you
Please. My
see
brain.
the Krugs were like still like level 1.
Yeah,
Like
he's
I just
fucking
one shot
terrible,
them.
dude. Why do you think this guy's so underleveled? I mean, I don't care if I'm getting the camps, but like, we got top side. I at least want Kha'Zix to get the bot side. Jesus, I'm dating carry. Do I have to clear the whole jungle for this guy? God damn. I can't
I
be
have no
farming
idea.
jungle the entire game, Kha'Zix. You gotta take at least one camp, dude. Jeez. And then
I
instead
pretty
he
much
just goes
did
down
just
here,
farm his
like
whole jump.
instead he just gets caught, has to blow his ulti before dragon, because who needs to just go get Gromp before your team's ready for dragon? We gotta get caught and blow our ulti so that we can't
Mhm.
fight dragon, and then flame my team for not being there in time. So like even right now, it's like Vayne's top. Right now, what you need to check, does she have DP? If she has DP, you can do this. If she doesn't, what I'm doing is I'm taking Wolves and I'm taking Gromp. Like, and Kha'Zix is gonna take mid. I don't care. Wolves and Gromp together are worth more than mid wave.
First, because I have to get used to like.
So like right now, Vayne's pressuring, so it'd be bad to just go to Wolves Gromp right now.
Yeah.
But that's what I'd be prepared to do is to take stuff. And right now, it's like I don't really want to walk mid because look at this, they're clearing it.
Yeah,
So look at
Yeah.
your team comp, like, and this happens a lot of games. There's no way you guys can walk up to this because Lissandra Ezreal can just wave clear from like literally like they're doing. As the wave's coming into them, they can wave clear it. Unless you guys have Baron, there's no way that you guys can just walk up the wave and stop them from doing this. Because you have no like you don't have any controlling spells. You don't have Syndra or Orianna to like ranged zone them. Right, there's no chance for you guys to walk up and farm this, and you can tell because obviously you can feel it because you're not walking up at all. Otherwise, if you could, you guys would be walking up with this wave. So instead of rotating top, where their whole team is just going to rotate right now because Vayne's up there and they're rifting, it's a lot better that we just go eat farm and take bot because they're all going to clear this mid wave and they're all going to look to rotate top immediately, and we're going to go bots because they're not prepared for that.
We have 0 AP.
And then we're gonna crash that wave. We're gonna get ourselves more XP. Oh, their whole team went top. And like, okay, you could go top if you think this is a fight, but like, I'm just thinking like, look how close they are to the turret. If you guys all 5 show up top, their team just walks away, and now we
Yeah.
just wasted time. Instead, we go down bot. Oh, great, we get a shit ton of gold and XP. You get a full turret for whatever. We got 2 for 1 or 1 for 2. I don't care. That's like not bad. And Vayne also got a top turret. And you're gonna get bought. That's you guys literally win in value here. And then you also get the Krugs. And this is why I was just saying, take the big Krug here.
Tired plague and
And then so when these die, when the big Krug dies, these are actually like their aggro bar. It doesn't show obviously, but it's reset. It's full right now, so you can actually keep kiting these further wherever this dies. But if it dies right here, these will start resetting immediately. But these are like squishy enough that you can kill them fast enough. So you just kite them away, and then if Ezreal shows, you just leave.
And then Vayne bitching about me taking Crux.
Yeah, she's stupid. And then okay, so then maybe we hit this downwards like you do, and then you see, oh, we didn't see Ezreal here, so I could maybe actually be greedy here and like loop around and shove this out with my E, and then come up and take Romp. Or if I see that I need 1200 for my Rapid Fire Cannon, I could just shove this out. That probably gives me it. I could recall on that if I want to, and then come farm these again. Either order works, but your Vayne and Yasuo are about to respawn, so they're probably just gonna run it down. We might want to think about applying pressure with them if you guys are in a spot where you can like fight. Which Vayne's pretty big, so I'd say you like her splitting is like you guys kind of want to apply pressure, but we just want to stop getting in the habit of just like being mid with our Yasuo all the time, watching wave after wave.
Yeah, because
I can't believe this Baron worked. I don't even want to talk about it. Like, holy shit, dude.
Cages.
If anything, I was thinking you guys were just gonna rotate up to like collapse on the Vayne fight here, which would have been fine, I think, right after you push this wave out.
Yeah.
Just run top and like be prepared, because they're probably obviously all gonna run up top for Vayne. But look at this, you guys all walked over a pink right here, and somehow they don't come to Baron. What? How long does it take them to blue trinket it even? It took them like an extra like 2 seconds to blue trinket. Oh my god, man. I can't believe this worked.
Yeah.
Like, you guys took it really fast though, not gonna lie. And yeah, just I was really afraid of you there for you there to even try to hit more, because if he just ults you, like you could probably jump, you could probably kite him around, but like what I was just scary. Mort ults you, and then if you get over the wall, great, but then Ezreal and Lissandra are gonna follow up on you regardless after you get out, and then you're just gonna die. So I would just, you got Baron, immediately get out and just get it. And, from here, do you need to recall? No, we're just going to take our Raptors, and then we would take Krugs, but we see a big wave mid, and there's also a big wave gathering bot, so you can just do this rotation where you go Raptors mid to bot.
Yeah, I might lose really
which was
hard
good.
See.
Yeah, this was really good. And then we even, we were starting taking moves. Don't kite them up to here, though. Like, this was really scary. Just stay down here. Because you're not really looking to come this way, or even you don't even want to show them you jumped for this wall. If you're gonna jump over here, you don't want them to see you jump. You don't want them to know your jump's on cooldown ever.
Yeah.
So you never jump from here to here in their vision, unless you absolutely have to. Because them knowing you don't have jump is a big cooldown for them to know about. If I'm Ezreal, I'm going to be on your nuts. If I see a kill on you, I am full on going on you if your jump's down. Obviously, I'm not gonna like jump into turret 1v4, but like I feel a lot safer. Like you don't have an escape, and you don't have your punish for me. So if I mess up, there's no threat from you at least.
Started call. Concede the lane.
But I like this push mid. So what I was thinking is, if you leave mid wave and you guys fight dragon, then you can come back to this Baron buffed wave. But I think no matter what, this wave will probably still be alive. And I think it's better you just secure this gold anyways, honestly, personally. Just for solo queue. In competitive, I think it's different. For solo queue, I think what you did here is the right call.
Kyle.
I like this jump away from Lissandra. Focus onto the Ezreal. This is really good. You're kiting Volibear now. So now what you should probably think about is, you're going to... I think you actually were. You were going to try to focus on Lissandra. I think I see you doing it, actually.
No big plays.
And then you're going to try to hit the Mord to finish him off faster, but it's going to be hard to click one or the other. So it's either way is fine. And then, yeah, this whole fight was good. I think you played this well. And you ignore Lissandra because she's already dead. That was really good.
I'm not going for big plays.
I like that a lot. Yeah, that was a good fight.
I don't think I had to flash forward there, though.
Yeah, maybe not, but whatever.
I flashed forward because I wanted to like make sure that I could.
Yeah,
like,
it's whatever on
avoid
that.
the bubble and everything. So.
Yeah, that's whatever.
Yeah,
And
the
then
end
just keep
campfire
in mind for
really
this
puts
part,
you
right?
the
We
big
don't need
old
to take
shield.
dragon right away. We've got their whole team dead. My team's gonna get
Heal.
mid. You
Not a couple
you
things,
kind of
but
weigh
I'm
like,
sure
is it
that's
can I end fast enough? But like 20 seconds seems like a lot, but it actually takes quite a bit of time at this point in the game to like get the
Let's
wave, because the
go.
wave has to
Heal
come
a mid laner
come
who
here, and then you have to
has
kill the wave.
pressure.
Then you have to get it on a turret, kill this turret, kill the whole inhib, kill the whole
Out of
turret, kill the
that.
whole turret. And just keep in mind, getting your
Alright,
minions from this
team
inhib
had
to
to
this
release.
turret is also another like 5 seconds. You know,
Yeah,
like
please.
Okay.
there's time for, it's not like you go from hitting the inhib to just hitting the next turret immediately. You have to wait. Like there's downtime in between that too. Because obviously, if your wave's under the turret, you basically do 0 damage to the turret, right? So I like that we just came bot here and secure it. And if they have 35-second death timer, you end the game. But you
You
just
live before
like
me
that's kind of
too.
just something that you start to
Welcome
feel
to-
out, and that's kind of trial and error too. Is like, don't be afraid to make the call to go mid if you think you can end, but then pay attention. Like,
Holy shit.
did we end? How far did we get? How much time do they have left? Okay, like if I got one Nexus turret, would I rather have one Nexus turret with those 20 seconds, or would I rather have gotten like more pressure bot? Right? There's just stuff to weigh. So just feel that out as you play the game. There's not really one always right call, because team comps have different push power. Like there's different,
Power
depends on
bot and
siege level,
pressure
depends
bait.
on a lot of factors, death timers, etc. So just feel it out and get used to that. Don't be afraid to make the wrong call.
I don't
Just
think
learn
I'm
from
either
it.
of those things.
Okay, yeah.
It still happens, pro games even sometimes it's a lot more consistent, but you'll see pros like, oh, let's backdoor, let's base race them because they think they win the base race and then they lose the base race. Like that's a mistake, but they're just making a judgment call and they'll learn from it, right? It happens. You just have to. That's
Mhm.
literally just have to feel that out. I like the mortal reminder buy for what we talked about. If you didn't have enough for the full mortal, I would just buy the last whisper. I would not buy the executioners. But since you had enough for the full mortal, I think it was okay to invest in. Does that make sense? Like, I think sitting on
Yeah.
last whisper and executioners is worse than just having the full mortal reminder.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I think the executioners is like, you would never buy the heal cut for the heal cut in this case, in my opinion, yet. But if you have
Well, I
enough
feel like
to get like all the extra AD from finishing mortal and the like little more armor
I feel
pen,
like
it's
maybe
worth.
if like their Mord was a problem, 'cause he'd probably do a lot of healing in fights,
Yeah. With Conquer, he
but
heals quite a bit. Mord does, yeah.
but he's not really a
Well,
problem.
Death Dance does still heal a lot for Ezreal too. So,
Seems like a
Mhm.
small
and
problem
I'm
for
I'm
many
more concerned
reasons.
because Grail heals a lot. That's like the biggest thing. Grail is actually broken, man. Like it heals an insane
Oh
amount.
yeah.
Grail is so broken. But I think from here on we're pretty good. We keep getting camps. Just remember how this game felt. Like literally there was no downtime for you. We cut out all that downtime. We were always just look at us. Look at us go, dude. We're catching wave, we're catching Baron. We get the Baron, we say fuck it, we're going Krugs. Like
Mhm.
yeah, we had really good fun in this game, and I actually think this fight, yeah, we fight this because of TP, because you can just go right on the TP, but you space the Mort ulti really well, wait for him to pop ulti, kite the volley nicely.
I just
That
don't put that
so
last auto in. I
this
thought he was already dead.
the camera jerk, it bothered me a lot,
Yeah.
because that's what makes you see like I don't get the last auto, and I don't even think you really need to jump when you did. Like I don't know what you're jumping away from right here. Yeah,
I
like
was kind of
what?
scared of the Lysandra.
Why? Watch
I
what
just
happens right here. She just ulted.
Oh yeah, she ults.
Yeah, so you're afraid of nothing. You got to see this.
Wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, so what you should be thinking in this team fight is I'm looking for Lissandra's ulti, and I'm also looking for Mord's ulti. Because if Mord's ulti is down, he's not a threat to me. If Lissandra's ulti is down, she's not a threat to me. So I think Mord still has his ulti because he hasn't ulted anybody, or unless he ulted someone who was spell shielded. But I think you can solo kill Mord. He's level 14, level 16. Even if you ult you just exhaust him and you just pop him. I mean, you can literally
Yeah.
play it slow in his ulti. You can literally just jump away from him like over a wall. If there's a little wall ledge in his ulti, you can ult him away from you and then just walk in circles and then wait till you come out of his ulti and then pop him. But I think at this point you're strong enough that you could probably just kill him inside of his ulti. So I think right here, if you did it fast enough while walking by this, I know this seems weird, but I promise you I did this. Because of how much space between you, Lissandra, and you have your E-up, just E the big Krug and immediately start kiting it back all the way out to here. Just kill it. Just kill it. Because otherwise they're going to kill it. So
Yeah.
again, all you care about right now is just kill a big Krug. Just kill the big Krug. And then kill what you
Yeah.
can. But if you can even just take the big Krug, that's good, because otherwise they're taking them. At least if I'm the enemy team, I am.
we got dodge.
Like, this is quick, but if you do it fast enough, I think you can. And then right here, because you have exhaust that, and again, because her ulti is down, which I think you still maybe didn't know, this is where you kill her. You would kill her. And she's Zanya's. So I think you still kill her, but you know what? How do you play this to kill her? You know what you do? You step towards her when Zanya's running out. You step and then you step up because she's gonna Q immediately. If when Zanya's coming out, if you're still walking at her, so this is why you need to stay like this far away, is she's going to Q at you as soon as she comes out of Zanya's. So as soon as it pops, you go up or you go down, and then as soon as you've dodged one Q, you killed her.
Yeah.
But you just ran away. So like think about that, and you might mess it up the first couple times, but that's
Like,
a skill you have to build at this point. Like you have to at this point. And then I think you came down here, you killed Ezreal. This was good. Yeah, and then you jump on me. I think she flashed. Yeah, you didn't get the kill. So dragon's coming up now. We're just looking. This is where I'd look at map because you're probably not gonna catch Nami. Okay, dragon's coming up, and our whole bottom side jungle's up as well. Could literally just full clear to the dragon. Yeah. Let's say right now, hey, okay, actually I'll ask you right now. When you realize you're not getting Nami, let's say 3 people on their team are dead, and basically you've got dragon for free. What are you gonna do?
Probably just like grab a bunch of their camps.
No.
Like after drag, maybe. I don't know.
Well, right path after drag. No. Dragon's free right now. Let's say 3 people on their team are dead, and basically Yasuo and Morgana are safe enough that like you feel they're safe enough that they'll take it alone. And you see Lissandra top.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nami's not a threat. Let's say Mord's also dead. Ezreal's dead. Who's their jungler? I don't remember.
Volibear.
Okay, let's say Volibear's dead. Like literally no threat for dragon. Just theoretically, what are we gonna do?
I could probably just like walk and take raptors.
Nope.
Initially.
Nope. You're on the right track. We'll do those eventually. Look at the map, dude. What are we doing?
We take the red?
Nope. You're on the wrong side of the map now.
Do we take
Look at this wave.
Raptors? Oh, okay, we take the top
You're catching top wave, and then you're full clearing down here, baby. Like,
and I just take everything.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, exactly. Because your team's gonna, you're. Let's say again, we're assuming in this case that dragon is fully secured. Like, the only way they steal it maybe is some miracle Nami bubble or something, right? We're just gonna assume that's not gonna happen. And even if you're at dragon, that could still happen. So doesn't really matter. But we're okay. Dragon's secured. I'm gonna make sure that we catch this top wave because otherwise no one gets it. And there's no reason for me not to because dragon's already gone. And then I'll catch my Krugs, my Rapt, or from there I can judge. Maybe I just recall first, then clear. But usually at that point your team's gonna go dragon, and then they're gonna recall after they've gotten the dragon. So you can just catch this fat top wave and then get your Krugs and then recall, or get your Krugs Raptors recall, or get top Scuttle Rap. You can change it up as much as you want. But just think about like how much time do I have before if we just got Baron. I probably want to catch this wave, get a little bit, and then recall when my team is like done with dragon, so that we can group up and apply pressure on the side lane. Unless if you see that you're 100, 200 gold away from an item, greed until you have the item, and then group up with the Baron, because that's basically GG at that point.
Yeah.
Because look at how big this top wave is. In this case, you need to go to the dragon because Volibear's alive. Your Kha'Zix just spawned. It's like it's not really a guaranteed dragon right now. Morg's low, so we just wanted to go there to make sure. But this is a really big top wave that died, and I think there might even the next wave might even come under your turret too, which would be really really big because that's like 2.5 waves. Yeah, look at that. Ugh. So we had to give it up here, which is fine. But again, if this Volibear can't come here and it's secured, just look for the most farm and go there. There's no need to just rush the dragon. And then I think we just end it here. This is whatever. And then I think after here, did you go for your Gromp? No. Yeah, so this is where just pay attention to how much till Stormraiser and think about that if you think it's worth it or not. Obviously, your team just ends the game anyways because Volibear's dead. But yeah. But other than that, I think at least there was a little bit. We're still taking a little bit of damage in laning phase, but this laning phase looked a lot better than the previous ones, at least, like in terms of how you're playing. Because Tristana, you want to snowball with her, but you really do have to be defensive until you hit that point. It's just small windows with Tristana where you're like, bang, jump in, get a kill. Okay, I'm now I can play aggressive. Until that point, most lanes, I'm sure as you've felt it out, you literally have to just be the bitch and
yeah, pretty much
not get bubbled, not get Ezreal queued.
if you get ahead, then they're gonna have a really bad time though.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because
So
like once you have a fed Tristana on the enemy team,
yeah.
you're just gonna get run down every time
Yeah.
you go into lane.